Thanks for joining us on this Monday night. The number of coronavirus cases in South Carolina continues to mushroom tonight. State health officials announced 4 more people have died from COVID-19 complications. That brings the number of deaths to 48.
That includes the first death reported in Spartanburg County, and another person has died in Anderson County. That makes 4. State health officials say all of these patients were older with underlying health conditions. Let's show you the latest number of cases in the Carolinas and Georgia. South Carolina now up to 2,200 confirmed cases, 183 of them announced just today. In North Carolina, more than 2,800 and 33 people have lost their lives. In Georgia, more than 7,500 cases, 294 people have died.
In South Carolina, an average of 187 new infections per day have been reported in the past week. That is an increase from an average of 90 new infections per day being reported in the week prior.
And with that, state health officials say that cases of the coronavirus are escalating statewide. South Carolina is preparing for a surge in cases. State officials unveiled a plan to care for 3,500 people who may be needing to be in the hospital. And Governor Henry McMaster told people to stay home or be prepared to go to jail or pay a fine. 7 News' Kimberly Brown has the story from Columbia.
Briefings from Governor McMaster have become a weekly occurrence. Pressers filled with new rules and regulations and even the new norm for South Carolinians. And today was no different.
It is time, according to the data, according to the science, according to the facts, and according to the expert advice and guidance.
Under the new executive order, people are ordered to stay home except when going to work, exercising outdoors, or getting essentials like medicine or food. Violators could face a misdemeanor of up to 30 days in jail or a $100 fine for each offense.
Too many people are on the roads, too many people are on the waters, too many people are in the stores, too many people are not requiring with our requests concerning social distancing.
There's a serious effort underway by the military to get Palmetto State hospitals prepared in case of an influx of virus patients.
Our early projections have it that we would have approximately 3,500 potential COVID patients here in South Carolina that could need hospitalization in the early part of May.
While local hospitals have announced layoffs in the past few weeks, officials say administrative staff are affected the most.
I mean, our frontline staff remains intact, committed on the job, and it is not impacting the readiness at all.
The CDC releasing information and a how-to video on cloth masks, saying that they may help reduce the spread of the virus.
It is important that we save the manufactured masks, be they surgical masks or N95 respirators, for doctors, nurses, and first responders.
This executive order filled with tougher penalties by way of fines and even jail time. The governor saying he hopes that people will comply. Reporting from Columbia, Kimberly Brown, 7 News.
And today's executive order is set to go into effect Tuesday at 5 p.m.